Hey, I'm going to teach you today how to set up a video that we've done multi-camera filming in Adobe Premiere. So what I started off doing is I created a main folder right here, and I went ahead and organized all my video footage from my multiple cameras. Camera 11 was shot on the left, 12 in the middle, 13 on the right. And I don't usually do this, but I actually captured audio from the audio feed as well, so I created an audio folder. Now to get started, you open up Adobe Premiere and create a new project. Now the first thing you want to do is browse, find that root folder. Click choose, go to scratch disk, everything's same as project. That way, like I'm using an external hard drive, so if I pulled this external hard drive out and opened it up on another computer, everything would still be linked together and not lost. I'm going to name this Mary Poppins Musical. Click OK. Now you notice right away it creates the project file for Premiere and the Adobe Premiere preview files. Everything's going to that Premiere creates is going to be all saved, contained within this root folder right here. So back to Premiere. I usually skip this part. It doesn't really matter because when I drag the footage into the timeline, I'm going to copy sequence to footage. So click OK. And I have my Premiere 6 set up the way I like it. Now the first thing I need to do is import. Now I'm going to import my audio, my camera 11, 12, and 13. Now my computer's been giving me some trouble lately, so I'm going to do it one at a time. These are very big files, by the way, about 45 gigs. Or more, maybe even 60. And the last one, camera 13. So it imported the folders and the camera files. So these are now bins. Now first thing I'm going to do is save it. File, save. So it saves the import. Now just for fun, I'm going to drag this to the timeline to set the sequence. Okay, it didn't ask. Let's see. See, it'll always say does not match the sequence, change sequence to match clip settings. Usually I would change sequence settings, but it sounds like I had a different setting for 12 than 11 and 13. So I'm gonna keep existing settings. I'll just have to make a mental note to change it later. Okay, so here's my footage. I'm going to right click. Scale to frame size. There you go. All right. The way you're going to set this up is
Can you hear it?
camera 12 is the middle.
You can still hear it?
Take a look.
Oh, here.
All right. That looks like something like a test. So I'm going to clear that one out. Alright, sometimes you have to pre-render the audio. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab these, and this is the middle camera. I'm going to make this the video one, and I'm going to drag them right in there. Keep existing settings. And while I have them all selected, I'm going to scale the frame size. All right, so
good evening. Welcome to Mesquite High School's production of...
all right, so we have the bottom. This is camera 12, the one that's in the middle. We mainly kept this camera just right as it is. We used the left and right to do the close-ups and the zooming. So camera 13. Okay, that's an interview intro we did in the front. Let's see. I'm going to create a new bin. Okay, so alright, that was an interview, so I'm going to drag that in there. That one's an interview. 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 Okay, that one can be deleted. Clear. Alright, so interview.
Wait.
So drag that in. And that's it. That was the first interview. Alright, so the rest is actual footage on the right side. So I'm going to drag that to be video 2. Now, what I need to do is I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to show the audio waves. I'm going to stretch this out. And one thing you're going to notice is, now you want the videos to match up. Now you notice the audio waves are pretty darn close to the same. So this is audio 1, that's audio 2. So we're gonna probably use the audio from audio 2, but we're gonna use the audio to match up the video, if you know what I mean. So let's see. Zoom in. You notice that starts a little bit ahead. So I'm gonna zoom in a little more. Alright, so that's pretty close. So everything's lined up. Still waiting on this audio to render, I believe.
Thanks. That just weren't enough Tommy Rock for one day. You believe?
Oh, Superman's just placing.
They were only.
Okay. So let me go here.
You know your role. They know the stations. Efficiency and all cut the job.
Alright, the audio is pretty lined up right there. You can tell there's no echo.
Replace.
I will treat an animal to be firm with the children. Show is not so cross.
Wilfred never confuse efficiency with a liver complaint. And we're laughing.
If only we could find someone like your family.
I'm afraid that's not realistic, my dear. You women alive could manage to solve the standard of efficiency. Besides, we could never afford someone of her caliber.
Okay, so it looks like they're lined up. This is the audio for the video on top, so that's what we're watching. And it looks like it's a little bit louder. So basically you're going to do the same thing when we drag camera 11 up there as well. It might help with confusion to go ahead and label the footage, camera 1, part 2, and all that. Alright, so we got camera 13. Now, I originally told my camera crew to just start filming at the beginning of the play and not turn it off, not turn off record if you can help it till the end of the play. So that way, once I got it aligned here, it's aligned for the rest of the show. Well, a few people didn't listen to that, and they turned it off in between Act 1 and Act 2. So things are going to be off, so I'm going to have to do some alignment again down the road. But we will deal with that later. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get camera 11. So that's 13. The footage from it. double check.
And the faculty and staff of Mesquite High School for supporting the arts.
It's really like inside.
Okay, so that looks like all of it. So I'm going to drag it right here. Now I'm going to look at its audio as well.
It's really like inside.
And the problem with this one is it looks like this one was turned on quite a bit later. Let's see. So I'm going to turn these off, and let's see where
It's really like inside.
Why can't he do that himself?
Because he's a man, and a very proud one.
Then you must go.
I'm afraid that just isn't possible.
Why?
Because I'm a woman.
Mary Papa says anything can happen if you let it.
Oh, that's why. Okay, that's at the end. So let me drag this over here. Somehow 79 got put in the front. That's why the audio didn't match. Alright, so back to this. Now it matches. Let's see. Yes? Okay, after you have all three aligned, it should look like this with
What happened to her other hand?
the sound waves all matching across. So they will start
This is more complicated. One
changing a little bit up here
where I can color.
once the first act is ended. We'll have to do some adjustments.
No, that's what I
Alrighty, now let's see. So that's how you align up the footage according to multi-camera. Now to edit, all you're going to do is you'll just get the cut tool, start cutting, and it'll show you. You'll see some spots here. I'll show you. Let's see. I'm going to use audio from this one.
Welcome to Mesquite High School's production of Mary Poppins. On behalf of the cast and crew, I'd like to take a moment to
All right, let's drag that here, drag that here. Delete.
Good evening. Welcome to Mesquite High School's production of Mary Poppins. On behalf of the cast and crew, I'd like to take a moment to thank the Mesquite Independent School District School.
All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do some editing, and I'll show you in a little bit. Okay, I've done a little bit of editing, and one thing that I added up here was I added the multi-camera monitor, and the multi-camera monitor lets you shift through video 1, 2, 3, and so on to show you where in the playhead what something looks like. So this is how I've edited it right here. Is I have the intro here. Then you have the. Unfortunately, that was the best angle right there. And
How are you?
okay, so I have the multi-camera, and you can see what's going on. Video 2, video 1, video 3, and so that allows me to see what's underneath. So. As you can see, it's kind of layered, staggered, where you have all three videos. And you can see full screen, right camera, and then right camera for a while. Full screen, right camera, and then I got a few left cameras here because it was the best angle.
How's it looking?
Okay, so that's about what I've gotten so far. But that kind of gives you a little bit of a look at multi-camera editing. So hopefully you can be able to, before you start a project, look at this video and see how it is on the editing side. And once you know that, it helps you while you're filming to kind of know what you're looking for. But that's pretty much it.